Another thing to avoid doing, honestly, don't con people. Don't con people. Don't play that NFT bullshit on people. Don't rug pull anyone's ass. Honestly, scammers are shitheads. And if you ever plan to fucking do this, because we all know Jack Doherty does it a whole lot of times. You know, Johnny Smiley did it. You know, Ice Poseidon does it. We know every one of these damn freaking fucking nuisance streamers and so forth do it. Like, godforsaken, even Logan Paul, and get on my ass. I don't give a fuck. I'm not going to court against you, you psycho bastard. I'm just basically saying it. It has happened under your watch. That is all I'm saying. But every single one of these motherfuckers have done it and have robbed the money out of fucking countless of people that are dumb enough to buy these stickers. That's literally what an NFT is. It's a fucking virtual sticker with literally really no value. Let's put it this way. This is how an NFT rug pull kind of begins. This is how I would understand from the law that I literally study what I understand about the law and so forth. So, this is from what I understand, from what I have read about what is my hobby to learn the law. So, basically, an NFT is something that you draw up, you make a design, you make this cool thing, something that is collectible, something that people want to collect. And then you put a price to it. And now, you wait. You literally wait for a lot of people to dig on to that one little sticker that you made or several stickers you made. And then, the sticker goes sky high. So it's like, it starts off really baseline low, and then all of a sudden that goes up really high. And then, at a certain point, when it's at the highest they think it will be, they will essentially, like the phrase itself, pull the rug under you. And it drops like a motherfucker. And it drops like a motherfucker, and you literally, everyone that put thousands or so dollars into this thing, essentially are holding on to a worthless piece of paper, basically. It's virtual paper, but it's still paper. You are holding on to a worthless item. And you lose all your money, but they get all yours. That's a rug pull. And I have seen so many countless people fall for them. I watch enough programs like CoffeeZilla. I watch enough programs. Hell, I'm very sure Penguin Zero has gone through this. Atozy has gone through this. 15 Minutes of Shame has gone through this. There are countless of fucking channels that go through this. And you just watch it. And there's actually a video of Jack Doherty doing this rug pull. And literally you watch it go really high. And then all of a sudden it goes straight to the gutter and really freaking quick. Like seconds. Nanoseconds actually. And when you see that, you just go like, fuck. I'm sorry for those people that lost money. But again, in my freaking opinion, you kind of reap what you sow. And what, literally, if you're dumb enough to buy these things without honestly think about, is it really in my ability to get it? That's the point. If it's an NFT and you can buy it and you have the funds and it's not going to bankrupt you like a hell lot of money, go for it. Go for it. Have fun. Have a sticker that you can value as like some kind of collectible, you know? It's fun. If it looks good. If it looks like trash, no. Honestly, don't bother. It's probably not worth your time. But if it's really good looking and it's inexpensive and it's not terrible, you know what? What's the harm of losing maybe $5, right? But if it's 5,000, 500, like even 50, don't really bother. Don't really bother because $50 can get you food for almost maybe a couple days or so, maybe a week, depending on where you're living. I don't know your situation. I don't know where you live. So, yeah, you can get what I'm getting at, right? Like, as I say to even small children, like, when it comes to when I'm doing money, like, you literally say $1 can give you food for an entire day. And this is how you do it. Well, it might not work anymore like that as much, but honestly, you can still get 2 ramens probably today. Like ramen packages. By the way, that ramen will last you a meal. That thing is honestly good for a meal. And when I went to college, that was what I lived on. Was ramen noodles and like the occasional, like me getting a Irish cream monster, like a Java Monster Irish cream blend. Or back then it was called Java Monster Irish Blend. Not Irish cream. But essentially the same exact thing. That's what I lived on in the morning. I would get occasional soda, maybe later. I would get maybe a wrap that I had grilled, maybe later. But I would bring my lunch once in a while, which was ramen. Because I can't afford doing the same thing over and over and over again. It would bankrupt me, seriously. So, you learn this stuff. So, as you can tell, an NFT rug pull is a pretty common actual scam that usually happens. And then you'll get the beggars. I will straight up call them beggars. The ones that say, I need this money for this. And by the way, they're probably using it for something else, honestly. Because if you look at their posts, if you really pay attention, like how many times out of, let's just say out of 10, let's make it simple, 1 out of 10 times, right? How many times out of that 10 times will they ever change your life for the better with the money that you give them? In their brain, getting a new watch or a new iPod or another iPhone or so on, that's in their brain is more valuable, but you didn't really intend that money to be used for that. You intended for the kids or the people like really in desperate need that need that food, those diapers, and so on. And you realize these people are conning you out of money. That's a scam. Like, be aware of the scammers and do not pull scams on your fans because that's a quick way for you to go from up here straight to the shithole. It is an absolute guaranteed way to lose fans. And I will never, and I repeat this, never ever gamble, never ever give you an NFT to gamble on. I will never freaking beg for money. I am literally an altogether honorable man. I do not pull that shit. And that's why I still have people that occasionally they will follow, not at record speed, but they do follow. So, there's my next lesson in this course. Have a good one. See you next.